Howdy folks, today I'm going to be playing Space Marine, one of my favourite action games. Now I've been a Warhammer fan since I've played my first game back in 1997. I was 13 back then and I've been playing ever since. Though not as much as I could be, I'll admit. Anyway, this is a fantastic action game, well worth playing, even if you're not a Warhammer fan. It's simple, it's easy, you jump in, you burn the living shite out of everything. That's all there is to it. So, I'm not going to talk through all the introductions and voiceovers and things like that. You don't want to hear me yakking all the way through. But I will talk through it about lore, weapons, enemies, things like that. And so it goes. Right, let's watch the introduction, shall we? Basically, if you don't understand what's going on, this is a Forge World, which is basically a giant factory planet, and they're manufacturing war machines for the Imperium. You can see all the destroyed ships in the background there. And basically one of the things it's making is Titans, which are fucking great giant walking mechs, basically. These things can win battles and wars on their own. So for that reason, they cannot risk orbital bombardments or anything like that. Reinforcements are up to a month away, so we're standing in a strike force. Space Marines.
Captain Titus, the Orks have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orks. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orks.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
And that's it. I've got control of the game. As you can see, Space Marines are right crazy bastards at the best of times. These things here are Gretchen. They're a slave race of the Orks. As you can see, absolutely no challenge. That's a real Ork. Again, not a challenge. See if I can remember how to stun. In this game, you do not pick up health or anything like that. You regain health by stunning an enemy and then executing him. I really can't remember how. Oh shit. That's good. Let's have a go. There we go. There's lots of different executions available. Depends what weapons you're using. Let's try again. That's York War Boss, big bastard at the back.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Basically, Orks keep growing throughout their entire lives. The more people they kill, the more fights they're involved in, the larger and meaner they get. So the biggest, toughest boss is always the biggest. I mean, the most successful Ork at the moment is Gazgul Thraka. He's supposed to be about 20 feet tall. So imagine what a hard bastard it is. I'm only really using melee at the moment because I've only got a bolt pistol, which is not too good. As you can see, Orks are not too clever. If that was me, that armor would be brown. And that was just a tutorial, so you know what to expect. Break you into it nice and easy.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned Orks shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought any would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Okay, I've got to meet up with Sergeant Leandros. No, is it Sidonus actually? Leandros is the other one. Yeah, Veteran Sergeant Sidonus. Apparently, he lost an eye when a weapon blew up his face or something. fighting the Eldar. Dead Imperial Guardsman. Go on, fuck off. Yeah, I set up Gretchen of the slave race to the Orks. Small, weak, but they're actually more clever than your typical Ork. So not to be underestimated. It's usually the Gretchen that operate the heavy machinery. So Orks are basically too stupid to do it themselves. There you go. That's more like it. Bolter. Okay, a bolter is basically a rapid fire RPG.
This way, boys.
I'm gonna kill it.
As you can see, explodes them nice and good. Yeah, it's not a machine gun, as some people would probably think. It's basically a rapid fire rocket launcher. Got a hell of a kick to it.
The humans all alone.
You can tell I haven't played this in a while. My aim is atrocious. Okay, let's see.
Captain!
Destroy them!
They got no way out of there.
These guys in yellow, the shooters, they've got the firepower. It's best to drop them nice and quick.
The Space Marines. Takes more than that to kill them all.
They're wearing yellow, which usually means Bad Moon Clan, which are the richest Orks. Now, Orks use teeth for money, so whoever's got the most teeth is the richest Orks, can buy the best gear. And because Orcs' teeth constantly regrow like a shark, and Bad Moon's teeth grow the fastest, means they're the richest. Doesn't always work out like that though, because a clever Orc can always smack a Bad Moon on the head and nick his teeth when he's unconscious. There we go. That's Leandros. Now I want you to pay attention to him. He's supposed to be a newbie to the chapter. He's only 75 years old. But look at his kneecap. He's wearing Terminator honours, which is the highest award you can get as a Space Marine.
Leandros. Are you wounded?
Hey, he'll be watching for now.
Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
There you go.
Sighted!
See on Terminator honours. He should not have those. Fuck this grenade. I haven't got any. But mine don't need grenades for Gretchen. The humble knife will do it.
Defense cannon, Captain?
Sidonus picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Small guardsman.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
not for long. I can see ordinary guardsmen are not as hardy as Space Marines, not by a long shot.
Space Marines to kill!
Now, a lot of people say it's completely over the top to see 3 Space Marines deployed to one planet to deal with so many Orks, and yeah, it is over the top, it's completely ridiculous, but that's what Warhammer's about. Now, the entire Ultramarines chapter is only about 1,000 Marines, and typically they only deploy 1 or 2 companies, 100 in each company, per war zone, and that's usually considered enough to turn the battle. So, $300 Marines against, say, 5 million Orks. My money's on the Space Marines every time. Unless Gazgul Thraka or some other wild bastards in charge of the Orks.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.